I use AI to
Generate your clients' pictures.
no. Like use AI to optimize the operations, right?
Oh, why do you still need to shoot when you can just generate clients' pictures with
Oh,
AI?
you're putting me on.
Do you know this trend of a lot of photographers moving to videography
Yeah.
and claiming photography is dying? What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, so I was
Do you believe it's true?
I want this to be sarcastic, but I don't think photography is dying.
Would you say if I want to really make it in life, like I want to make it, you know what it means when a Nigerian is saying I want to make it? Do you think photography is a career for me? Okay, what's the least amount I can get to start?
To start,
I want to start. I'm a beginner. I want to start.
you start like 10 million. Well, I felt bad one time when I heard from somebody that was a friend to one of my kind of didn't like our pictures. Felt bad. Like, why is it? Tell me. Like, tell me, let me fix it now. I'll fix it. So I like it when you come back and tell me. And you yourself, you have to be aware that you have, some limitations. All right. Be aware of that. It makes life easier for you as a photographer. Get a mentor. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you should go and
Disturbing people.
No. Get someone that you admire from far. Watch how they're moving. Study how they're moving. Study how they're moving. Right, it helps you because now most of this. See, I tell people that for sales, right? Sometimes you don't even need a consultant. Look at the big brand, how they are pushing their market. Put it to yourself. You see Coca-Cola, they are dropping, ads almost here and there. You see that they don't put their price. So why putting price on your advert? Telling people to come and book a session with you, and you're putting your price there. So all these little you need to learn how to study.
Welcome to another episode of Depth of It podcast. It's another interesting episode about photography, and I know you guys, you people that do photography, are going to be very excited about this one because this very guy that I'm bringing to the show today is a photographer. He's a seasoned photographer. He does product shoots, beauty shoots, fashion shoots, and he's like very, 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 very good. He's somebody I've been admiring his work even before I started this creative journey of being a cinematographer and videographer. And this person is no other person than Shane Wadere. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good.
Okay, so it's not going to be like your conventional podcast where you're going to be taking things too serious. We like to break myths about the industry here, and a lot of beginners. We have a lot of beginners as audience that are also watching. They want to learn. They want to know how to navigate their career as a photographer, how to stand out, especially in the world where everybody's trying to do the same thing. Then in the world where everybody's looking like photography as more. Somebody even made a video one time that photography is dying. That I think it's GT shot or somebody that photography is dying and that AI is taking over. And surprisingly, somehow, when I look at your pictures, I told you that was one of the reasons I'm bringing it to the show. When I look at your pictures, you are using AI to, simplify your workflow, but there's still difference. There's still reason for me to say, okay, I want you, Shane Wadering, to shoot my pictures and not just go for AI. There's a difference between your pictures and, what AI can give me. There's the experience part of it. I see a lot of your BTS online. There's that. There's how I feel like one time I wanted to take a photo, and because I know you are my guy, but I would like to pay. I would like to just have that Shane Wadering's experience. You understand?
Yeah.
So I now understood that photography is just beyond. It's beyond just taking sweet, clean photos. We might get to in the future. Maybe AI will even start taking really good pictures of us, and but we
Taking good pictures of us, AI taking good pictures of us,
See,
or generating.
you might be surprised that with just looking at our phone every day, AI can just come up with our, whatever. I don't know. I don't trust these guys. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Yes.
True.
But I know that the experience, you can't take it out of it. And I also know that you also have a lot of things to share with us. So thank you for being on this show today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So what would you say is the core purpose of photography? So this is what I mean. I was talking to my fashion designer friend. I think it was last night. I was saying, do you know the problem you are solving is not just to clothe the naked as a fashion designer now? Because the person that wants to buy clothes from you is not coming because he doesn't have clothes. The person that is coming to your studio now to take pictures might not necessarily be coming because they don't have any pictures. They don't. So what do you think is the core purpose for photography?
What's the core purpose? First of all, we first say like the general reasons, documenting experiences,
Yeah.
right? For me, I like to create experiences. Majority of the times when I have people come over, right? I think a time ago, someone came to the studio and she was like, "Oh, she hasn't felt this way before on a set," and that to me, that stood out to me because I place photography as a form of therapy. I say that anyway. Photography is a form of therapy for me. Making people feel good. We are in the business of making people feel good, right? So if you say, for me, purpose of photography to me, right, is to make people feel good when they see that pictures, how they feel when they see it, right? So that's about that.
Okay, so
That
it's
like there are a lot of purposes,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah,
destiny,
so
right?
what I really love about what you said is about the experience. It's not just
Yes.
about the product. It's the experience you get while getting the product. So
True.
do you know this trend of a lot of photographers moving to videography
Yeah.
and claiming photography is dying? What do you have to say about that?
Photography is dying. So I would
Do
love,
you believe it's true?
I want this to be sarcastic, but I don't think photography is dying. I don't think it's going to. It has existed for like a very long time. And if you say, so if you base your business, right, as a photographer on the final product, which is pictures, right, you're on the losing end, right? But if you base your business on selling an experience, which cannot be replaced, right? If you put your personality into it, like, how would you feel like to shoot with you during the day? You said it now, like you wanted to feel that experience, right? It can't be replaced. It's not dying. Photography is not dying, to be honest. AI is coming. Embrace it. Embrace the trend. I use retouching tools like Evoto to simplify my processes. Right. I use other AI apps to increase my workflow, optimize my businesses. Right. So photography, if you think photography is dying, is maybe because your business strategy is on the final output. So you need to maybe look at something else. What can you offer?
So you're now what you're trying to say now is that photography is not just about the final product, which is the pictures.
It's not.
That's not all that there is to photography.
Yes,
There
that's
is more, and your clients, most of your clients that are coming out, they are not coming to you because they want picture.
yes. They're not coming to me because of pictures. So, we've been posting recently. We've been posting Asian ordering day experience, right?
Yeah.
We've been delivering experience for like years. So just recently, we decided to document that experience. What's the process of getting to that final images? If you watch those BTSs very closely, you'd you can just tell some from there that I'm kind of intentional. I'm very intentional when it comes to creating those portraits. I want to uh, get your best version possible. So it comes from the consultation process, right? When you call, right, we book a consultation.
Oh,
We see
okay.
you.
The experience is not just on sets.
It's not just on set.
Okay.
From the time that you message us, right? Fast response. We don't, because now the thing is now everyone is looking for a lot of photographers now. You're not the only one that they're messaging.
You are not the only
You're not
one.
the only one. So like once a message comes in within five minutes you get a response. And that's not the automated response. That's that's not the automated.
But that automated response can be so annoying. Can be very annoying because I know that you are not the one
So
responding.
we have the automated response,
Yeah.
right? We have the automated response so that because now Instagram sort of hides some messages.
Yes, you won't see it in request.
You won't see it in request
until you
until
click your request.
no, in fact, you won't even see it in hidden request until like a week after.
Are you serious?
Yeah, if I ask someone call me and I say, "Oh, I just sent you a message," right? Go and check your. I checked hidden. I checked everywhere. It didn't pop up until 2 weeks after. By the time she already, so you have to set up the automated response so that the message comes into the draft. So then we have someone that will now respond to that message almost immediately once you see that. So once you do that, right, then we start communicating. from that time, make sure that you're already having an experience. All right, you book a consultation. I talk to you. We find out. We ask some questions, right? We find out how you want to, how you want to feel, right? Even down to your music playlist. Do you have any insecurity? We will place it in a better form, right? You just try to get, So when we have all those things
Please.
in place, right? You coming in already set up. In fact, when you're coming in, you don't wait for us to start setting up background. Everything has already been set up. We've tested our lights, everything. So we come in, we start chatting, right? We start talking because I did have some. I have to do my research on clients too as well, so we can talk about, on set about stuff. So you can see that already from the door, you're forgetting about your problems. You forget about your problems. We get to shoot, and in less than an hour, I kid you not, we get pictures. And in fact, that's 80% of the work done. Do you get?
Then what about is there any experience around your delivery?
Experience around the delivery. Yes, how you deliver pictures also matters, right?
You don't just send on WhatsApp.
Why we say the WhatsApp?
But how important, see the details you put into all of this thing, eh? I tell people, I say things online and people just come for me. I say the difference between you and your thought leaders in the industry and leaders in the industry when it comes to photography and videography is not just the quality of your pictures, it's not just the kind of cameras you're using and all of this. How important will you say all of these experiences? How important is it around your brand?
It's very important, all right? And I think we will still get to this part of, that it's very important to have a mentor, right? When I started out photography, I thought that it was just,
A self-taught photographer.
yes, I thought about, maybe it's just, how I feel about those pictures, right? You are paying for a session, right? You need to be able to feel that pictures. You need to be able to have an experience. Look at that picture. Oh, I had a very lovely experience. So when I did a short mentorship with George Okoro. George Okoro is an experienced master. He knows how to deliver an experience. So I was with him for like a short period of time, and I learned the business of selling an experience. So
Wait, it's not enough to know how to take quality pictures. Is that what you're saying?
yes, you have to learn the business.
So to make money from photography, I still need to learn how to, understand the business aspect of it.
Yes,
Learn the experience.
so yeah,
around
if you want to make it profitable, you need to learn the business side. And now the most photographers, right? They when they are coming up, they learn or watch a lot of photography
YouTube videos. Yeah.
YouTube videos, right? But it goes further than that.
It's not YouTube videos are not enough.
No, like the content.
Yeah,
right? You learn stuff like psychology, learn stuff like financial side.
Okay. Even when you are watching YouTube videos, you don't just learn how to take quality
No.
pictures.
No, don't learn
You
how to
learn the psychology around photography, the
Yes,
business aspect of photography.
Yes, like a lot goes on set. You can ask my guys when we're on set, no phone rings. We don't, because
It doesn't break.
it doesn't break the connection, because I start the connection from the consultation stage. Right? So when you come and say the physical connection is already there, I'm trying to make you forget your problems. Everybody has problems. As I said, there you have a problem.
So would you say there are clients that have come back to you because of the experience and not the necessarily the quality of picture?
So the funny thing is, where I get most of my clients is not from Instagram, right? It's from referrals,
Because of how you made them feel.
because I made them feel. They can tell you that, oh, just go to Shona already. You That's, because I've made them feel, very good about themselves.
Okay. So you're saying every beginner has to also learn emotional intelligence, the psychology around, dealing with people,
When you
dealing
say
with clients.
beginner like that, first, like, beginners are learning the basics.
Okay, not just beginners. No, I'm just
Yes.
saying every photographer
Yes. In fact, every businesses.
is not just about
It's not just about photography. And like lawyers, right? Photographers are it can be everywhere. You're needed everywhere. So your knowledge base needs to be vast. You need to watch news. You need to know things because you can be in front of a DJ or an exec. What are you talking about? Talking about the stock markets. You can
So
say
would you
something.
say your experience in law helped your photography
Yeah,
career?
he did. He did. He did.
So at the end of the day, your law school money did
Yes,
not
I
waste.
never said it.
Well,
It
you're not
never is.
practicing law now.
I'm not practicing law. Do you know you're practicing law as you are? Yeah.
Mm. You're not practicing law. You're not practicing. Which one is I'm practicing law
Don't chase my clients away.
oh, do you? Okay, don't let us touch that.
Uh,
What is one thing that makes you will say makes your your photography experience different, but you feel like a lot of photographers overlook?
a lot of photographers overlook.
Or you see some photographers overlook?
When you say yes, I don't know, but
You need to
but
yeah.
let me come in there, right? So some clients come in here, all right. Some people come here and they be like, oh, they had a bad experience from the other. Sometimes they might be, choosing you, right?
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that 80% of people are saying that are are wrong, right? There is a truth there, all right. So what I feel is that this our line of work, right? It's very easy to enter inside. You
Yes.
buy a camera
And call yourself a
and call
photographer.
yourself a photographer. There is no school,
No certificate.
there is no certificate, right? What I found out like there was a switch from my photography when I learned under somebody, when I was just under somebody for a while, right? There is that shift. It came into my work. I could see it was different. The way I related with clients was different. Before, I used to select pictures for clients, and they would always complain because I felt like this picture I took is very fine now. Like, come on, it's fine. But what you don't know is that maybe this side of this person's face, they're insecure about it.
And it's
Maybe
concept to you.
it's
But it's
concept to me
insecurity
is
to
fine, exactly, but it's insecurity to them, and they cannot even communicate that to you.
Oh, will you say a lot of photographers are selfish about their crafts? That when they look at their pictures, they are only thinking about how we made them feel and not how it makes their clients feel.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you can be like that sometimes. It breaks my heart when I see a picture. I say, "Oh my God, this is so good," and I tell the client, and you're like, not
And I'm
that.
not trying to convince the client this is what is good.
No,
This is what is good for you.
I don't convince them.
So
So
that
before I would want to convince them, but then I learned that okay, you don't like this style. I flip it. So on a set, right, I can shoot 5 different setups, and they'll be like, if I now show you different, and you're like, oh, I like this one, then I now start building from there.
so you are saying if I was a photographer now, I
Oh, you're
started
there for
shooting
you're there for the girl.
I started shooting and I was posting online, and a lot of my creative friends, because of my angles, because of the way I was able to play with shadows, my creative friends are just putting fire emoji on my pictures and everything, and my clients are complaining because that is not really what they want. Will you consider that kind of business pattern a failure?
um, I wouldn't say it's a failure, but what's the remedy to that? You create for your client,
You create for your
create
clients,
for your client,
not for other
and
creatives.
also create for yourself. Like your own portfolio. This is what
Yeah.
as far as you don't
Passion project.
as far as you don't portray them in a bad light, right? It's not you have not committed any crime. You create for them, let them be satisfied. All right. Then you create for yourself.
So
Create
what I
yours.
was trying to say is that we are talking about two different things here. There are times that you create for your clients, and you are creating with in your own mind. You are creating because this is what you want to create, not because this is what your clients really want.
Okay. I think I get you. I
And so I
get you.
understand that
Okay.
a lot of time,
Okay.
like even
Okay.
big names, they just create certain things that even most of their customer targets will not want that kind of pictures, but they create it because it is art. that is how they feel. They want to create something, passion project. That is different. Me, I'm saying using your own client's project as
So
passion.
so that's why you do a consultation now.
Yeah.
They've paid you. And first, before they even met you, right, they've gone through your page. They've gone through your portfolio. They've seen that. Or even if I'll ask you, please, have you gone through my portfolio? I'd like to, yeah. So it means that they are aligned with your style, right? Then you can now ask for their mood board and the inspiration. When you really aligned on that, yeah, that's why consultation is very important. So if you're now creating something outside the inspiration, right? It's on you. It's on you.
As no, so
Yeah.
photography, so the business of photography is different from the arts of photography.
Yes. It's different. Um, I'm at the beginning stage of your career. You will most likely be doing art of photography. You do that, and when you now say you want to make money off it, you know,
You have to
then it's,
come down and do what your clients want to,
yes, you have to do that.
but not also in your style.
Yeah, with your style. Like have your style first. That's what that stage is for. Creating that style, then you're now making profit off it.
Your works looks very like when I see your pictures, I'm sure when people see your pictures, it feels very intentional. Can you walk? I know you've actually this question you've answered some of it. Can you walk us through your? Is there anything like pre-production in photography?
Pre-production.
Because I know you've walked us through the experience process, but can you walk us through? Because your pictures feels like a village actually worked on this masterpiece.
Oh, thank you.
You understand?
That's sweet.
So
Sweet spot.
can you walk us through your work process and how you're able to come up with such?
With
You're not saying
such.
this is not a master class, so don't give
Oh
away
yeah,
what
actually.
you're not supposed to. Because they're not paying to watch this podcast.
Yeah.
It's free. They're not
Yeah.
paying. Don't go and
Okay.
give away.
Or you will start
If you
picking.
give away what you're not supposed to give away, I will just slug the podcast. You have to pay before
But
you
you're
watch it.
supposed to empower people. So that's what your
Okay,
page is
okay, you
for.
can give that.
All right. I would say that there are layers to it. All right. So first of all is me being self-aware. All right. I know my creative process. I know that I must eat before I go on set.
Oh wait, eating before going on set is a creative process.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is. They know. They know. So
Oh, your team.
as far as breakfast, if I've eaten breakfast in the morning, that I'm good. Yes, I must. That's one of my creative process. I must have something in my stomach first. All right, and you know that's out of the way. First of all, um, I think growing up too as well. Right, my mom used to really like clean surroundings. You can see that my images are clean, right? It's something that when you see someone, you say, "Oh, go back there." That place is not clean. So that's also part of my
So
work.
you are used to clean environments,
Yes,
and you
like
create more in clean environments.
yes, I thrive more in clean environments. So being self-aware, it also helps you to be very consistent. When I'm creating, I'm always trying to record how I got to this, level. How did I, get there? And the second layer to it is being flexible. Right? On set,
Okay.
on set, I put my mind to
You're not just focused on the pre-production you've done and how you wanted to do it. If there's
yes.
anything on set that
Yes,
warrant you changing
exactly.
your this thing.
Exactly. So if I won't be pissed when my assistant tells me that, I wanted to do it this way. Why you to talk now? Like I'm always open to ideas. I know that this is what we've planned to do, but it's easier when you're not rigid. Like you don't say that this is what exactly how I want to create it. This is what I want to do. On set like this now, we've said that this is what we want to do. I'm going to give you options. I'm coming with, different,
You're not just focused on one thing.
exactly, right? And I'm still staying true to your nature. Like, still true to your nature, right? Um, so all these things I'm telling you that personal to me,
Yeah.
right?
So
Like,
everybody has to find their own.
yes, that you have to find your own,
That's
right?
what makes you unique.
Then the third one is, the third layer is unbiased processing, right? Why do you think I like that?
I'm trying to understand what that is.
Yeah, so clients can call you and tell you that, oh, they don't like the picture. They don't like that. All right. I don't go on the defensive. I don't go on the
Okay.
defensive. Um, what don't you like about this picture?
You don't say, but that is what but you saw it when I was shooting.
Exactly. Exactly. So I try to find out what don't you like about the picture, right? And all of these things have made me evolve over time. Like, okay, they didn't like this. Okay, remove that one. Let's put this one. Remove that one. Let's just put this one. So I'm processing it myself. If I isn't part of the experience, there was one person that said, oh, she was scared to say that she didn't like her picture because she felt that me, I'm, sort of a perfectionist and I'll, be all up in my ego and stuff. And I'm like, oh, so sorry you feel that way. She was blown.
Oh.
Do you get? So when I say
So
unbiased
giving
person,
grace to clients too is very important.
yes, so you can improve, all right? There's growth. So
Take
don't
feedback. That's also feedback from your
feedback,
clients.
right? So you open your mind. Don't feel like after all. Do you get? So I'm always picking up from
Or
reviews.
sending it to your mentor that boss, is anything wrong with this picture? Is this client that just came and said something is wrong?
Exactly.
Well, let me look at it.
You have experience in this.
No, I have had friends that have sent me
Oh,
pictures that
okay.
let me check, Sam. Is anything wrong with this picture? Because I don't understand. And I'll be
Exactly.
like, guy, you have to calm down. They are
Exactly.
paying, your clients are paying for this
They're paying
thing.
for it, so you have to deliver.
It's your work, but
for them-
somebody is paying.
Exactly. And for them to tell you that they don't like something means that they don't.
And you know the funny thing, some people will not complain, they will just never come back.
It breaks my heart. If I like it when they complain about that
They
picture.
complain because they
Like,
want it.
If I
Some people will not complain, they will just keep it. They'll say, don't worry, don't worry.
if I felt bad one time when I heard from somebody that was a friend to one of my kind that she didn't like her pictures. I felt bad. Like, why did you tell me? Like, tell me, let me fix it now. I'll fix it. So I like it when you come back and tell me. And you yourself, you have to be aware that you have, some limitations. All right. Be aware of that. It makes life easier for you as a photographer.
So what would you say? What would you say? Thank you for that. What would you say differentiates a good picture and a timeless one?
I love that question. A good picture is one that you see, like almost immediately. Oh, I like very nice picture,
Fine picture.
fine picture. You go back to it, like, like, what's even this picture? Like, it's good, but it doesn't strike.
It's clean.
It's
It's fine.
not no. How do you put this? Let's just say a good picture is a picture that you never go back to see, but it's good.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You don't stop scrolling for.
Yes.
You just do fine
Yeah.
picture. Fine.
It does. Double tap. Wait, timeless picture.
Have you ever looked at pictures and you feel like you don't know what it is about this picture, but you're just like, I'm too good. Do you have that one picture that every time you look back at it, you're just like, no, Sheon, you bad.
What picture? I thought you bad that can put in trouble. I have like it can't be one picture. I have,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I have a lot of picture, and there's a process to that. All right, that's what I strive for. I strive for timeless pictures.
That's your goal.
Yeah, that's my goal. If it got to a problem one time that, I didn't feel like posting because it didn't meet up to that standard. True story. Most of my projects, they spend 6 months on my desktop. I'm just looking at it every day.
Before you post.
Not before.
Okay. Like you just like looking at it.
Yeah, not looking. Like I work on it, right? Close my system, come back. It's on my tab. Most of the time, I don't even close my Photoshop. So it's just on it, and I'm looking at it.
Only Apple users can try that. You don't close your Photoshop. If you use PC, don't try that one.
So I just keep it right. So like when I do a color grade, because I don't work with presets. I develop it from
Every time.
Every time, because I feel like every image has different approach to it. Right? Yeah. So when I develop my images, I put myself into it. So when you stop, like this guy.
So where do you get your inspirations from?
When I get my inspirations from.
Is there people you look at, or is there something? Are there movies you watch? Are there people's gallery on Instagram you see, or is there aside food? What else do you consume? You
What
don't. I
the,
know you don't smoke. So what else do you consume
what
that makes you
the,
feel like, okay, now ideas? Some musicians now, if they want to get ideas, they swim, they do the needful.
yeah. I mean, I like to chill with my friends. I like to watch good movies. I like
Get
to,
ideas from movies.
yeah, ideas. I like good movies. Like if I can tell a good movie from the first clip,
Few frames.
feel free. I know this movie is that if I see the color grade or I see
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
I see that it's shaking, they're going to waste my time. So I watch movies. Sometimes for my if I watch movies or I go and swim, uh, maybe go out and just relax. Just let my head just be free. Sometimes changing of location, when you change your location, so sometimes it it drives ideas. I also have this thing. I have this idea that everybody has a creative cloud.
Yes.
Everybody has different levels of creative
What
cloud.
is a creative cloud?
I didn't use creative cloud. You see the Adobe,
Okay.
but now I mean it in another sense. As a creative, you have a cloud over your head.
Oh, okay. Because
Mo ti
I
gbé ẹ
was like,
débẹ̀ àbí?
yeah, what's up, baby?
Mo ti gbé ẹ débẹ̀.
Okay.
So like there are levels to like you can't compare yourself with someone that's been doing this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Right? You can't compare. Everybody has different levels of, you know. And if you notice the colors that your eyes were open to when you started,
I don't even like them again.
it like you be like so that's what I don't like for my images to be. So pictures now that I've photographed 2, 3 years ago, I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, pictures is still
Okay, that's something with heavy color grades. There's a way they make it look like this camera was shot in probably 2014 because that was a trendy color. And there's always a
exactly.
trendy color for a season.
Yeah, for a season, you get it. So I don't want to. And you know that the more the like once you release your pictures, right? The more years they spend, right? The more expensive it becomes. So if you
The more
watch,
expensive they should become because
it should be.
some pictures are not getting are getting cheaper. Okay, so as a photographer, the more years after you shoot the pictures, the more expensive they should become.
Yes,
Your pictures, the pictures you shot 3 years ago, shouldn't be cheaper
yes,
this year or next year.
yes. Like
Because some,
I would talk about the same, like the actual picture
I know,
itself.
I know.
Yeah.
Like the what?
The what? Yes, because it has to stand the test of time. Do you understand? When you photograph families, like
Because you can't get that moment
you can't
again.
get that moment again. So imagine they want to come back
You cannot. So it has to be more
it has
expensive.
to be more expensive. So imagine someone like when you're like 100 years old.
Why not use yourself as an example? I don't think I want to be 100.
Okay, imagine I'm 100 years old.
Okay.
All right. And somebody just brings image or they release an image that was shot 50 or 60 years ago.
And it
My
can
children,
never
my
be.
children want to pay for that
Yes.
because it's solid.
And you can't be 50 years again.
So when you mentioned something about what is the purpose of photography, is you're documenting, moments, fleeting moments that you can't get back.
Okay, maybe this question, I'm trying to see if it really fits in your niche, but I know that you also do product shoots and stuff. I know you do a lot of beauty, fashion, products. But how do you infuse storytelling in your photography style? How important is storytelling to you?
Storytelling, it's very important because especially for products too as well, the brand owners want to see that product sell, right?
Okay.
And you have to be able, you as a photographer, or cinematographer, they call us storytellers, right? You should be able to portray that brand or that person in that light in the best way possible. All right. So storytelling is very, very important because it drives sales. One.
Actually, storytelling is the key element that actually drives sales in photography and videography. Not
Yes.
really the
Yeah.
quality of the
Not the like right now. No one gives a rather about
because
4K.
there's never a time 4K has been everywhere than this. Before 4K used to be overkill. And
Yeah, exactly. That's why when they talk about I'm not at our level now, but let's leave it there. I wanted to say something that you know photographers that people they've been photographers for like before this full frame cameras
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
everything,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
They've been developing stunning images,
Yes.
thought-provoking
Before
images.
60 something megapixel cameras.
Yeah, so now we want to just base it on just the
How important is the quality of your gear and the quality of your, the end product, which is your pictures, your
how important is
yeah.
it? I would say that the person handling it determines the person handling it is more important, right? You can give a beginner a full frame, the best cameras now they would not even deliver. But gear is very, very important.
Yeah, yeah.
Gear is important, but is who that wields that gear?
It's the knowledge behind the gear
Yes,
that is more
that is
important.
more important. Very, very important. I like that now. Everybody is now, dispelling that, that gears don't matter.
But you know that I've not most like well-known photographers and videographers I know. I've not seen like most of them don't even use the latest gear.
Yeah.
90% that I've met don't own. I was surprised when Camera Joint just opened their new branch on the island and Emmanuel Ileke was saying, this is my dream camera, the Canon R6 Mark III. And I was like, oh, Emmanuel doesn't have the R6 Mark III. And a lot of beginners already bought it. And they think the reason why their pictures are not as good as is because they don't own. People, a lot of beginners actually reason like that. The reason why my
Yeah.
pictures are not as good as Sheon's picture is because Sheon, do you know the camera Sheon will be using?
I just recently switched to R5. Like, bro,
Imagine.
I like it takes me a long time to switch my camera because I kind of personalize my gears. Like I use an R5 now. If I use your R5, I will feel different because I kind of personalize my camera. Like just like when I don't have my camera and all the settings I please. Because if I switching to from my R to R5, it was kind of difficult for me because I was already used to it for a while. So I personalize my camera. I put myself into it. It's just like, when this guy's calling for his.
So, will you say when you upgraded your camera, was there a shift in your work that was noticeable to your clients that, what did you do, Sheon? What did you? And your clients are just like saying, what did you do, Sheon?
No way. No way. No way. But I won't lie. I
There's
won't
maybe
lie.
ease in achieving those results.
Yes, there was kind of ease. There was some project I know if I wanted to achieve this kind of product, this kind of finish, right? But it would have taken me longer to.
And
So
that is what gear does most
that's
of
what
the
get
time.
does to you. Yeah.
So what is that one habit you will say helped you a lot to go faster as a photographer?
I mean, when starting out, I used to be alone. Right?
You used to be what?
I used to be by myself.
Oh, okay.
Right? I used to just, you know, do my thing now. And my mom used to say, "Yeah, come on, you have to smile. You have to, because this photography you are doing, you have to, communicate and talk to people." So I started, talking to people, right, making friends, and going as a photographer, right. You need people, you need community, right. So I would say my community helps me. When you're starting as a photographer, you need to start out with get a team, right. Look for makeup artists that are just starting out. A
Collaboration.
Yeah,
How
collaboration
important is collaboration?
is very important. Like
How?
now, you said now that you want to create your passion project with your clients. It's important. So you get to um, experiment,
Not
right?
with clients.
Not with
Well,
clients. You get to do a lot of
so you
things.
don't wait till you have a job till you shoot, till you practice. If you have an
Yes.
idea, you don't just wait
You
till your
don't
next
just wait. It's
project.
not like now that I shoot for my next client. I use my client to shoot for my next client. But that time we don't have that access to that resources, right? You know, you just call your makeup artist, call a stylist, call people that will also tap into that same vision, right? As you don't look for experienced people, right? It costs you more money, right? Even at the college, it was still costing me money then. And I think that time back then, you make like 25,000 naira to cost. 25,000 was a big deal, though.
It was a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Then
So
pack ourselves, do shoots,
okay.
right? Good next time again, we post. So now you're learning from that experience. The mistake what you do to yourself, or the service you make to yourself is when you don't learn from your collaborations. If your collaborations are just to end up on Instagram for just likes, that is. But
So
if you're
you can do collaborations wrongly.
yes, you can do it wrongly.
So collaboration is not just calling bunch of makeup artists, model, and just shooting
No, you
anything.
need to have a clear goal, right? Maybe at least for your next client. If you want to have wedding clients and you're shooting
But
just beauty,
beauty.
you need to be able to show your clients or your prospective that.
So it's not just me having random pictures in my portfolio. It's me being intentional about.
So that if you want to be if you want to be your beast, where you can.
If you don't plan to make it
If you don't-
through photography, you weak. You weak. You. If you don't plan to make it through photography, you can just do have random.
Just have
on the
fun.
streets of
Sometimes
Abuja,
you can just
snap
have
naked.
fun,
Yeah,
but
you can.
if you want to,
Having fun is different
like
from
if in
making
this
your
economy
portfolio.
now, just put that in perspective. Do you want to have fun?
Fun is
It's
expensive.
very expensive.
So how much of AI do you think is too much to infuse in photography? Plus, do you use AI?
I use AI to
Generate your clients' pictures.
no like use AI to optimize your operations, right?
Oh, why do you still need to shoot when you can just generate clients' pictures with AI?
Oh, you're putting me on. You're trying to say, trying to put me on this AI. I mean, the advancement of AI is welcome. I use AI when it is needed. All right. See, for example, generative fill, removing some complex. Imagine you're shooting a wedding and there is one guy at the back.
I just entered and
You,
photobomb.
if you can spend 3-4 hours removing that on one image, but guess what? You have 6 other images like that. AI helps you to
Do it faster.
do it
So how
faster.
much of AI do you think is too much?
I feel,
Or do you think it can even be too much?
so it's to each his own, right? But for me, all right, I like the client, I like whoever I'm photographing to see themselves. All right. So if AI is
So you like your client to see themselves, not someone else in themselves.
yes, exactly. All right. So
So somehow AI can sometimes make your client start seeing someone else in themselves because like you can take the pictures in say and be seeing yourself in UK
hey,
wearing
that's
wearing clothes you cannot afford. What do you? Is there anything wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong
Why are you
with
trying
that.
to be too careful to talk? Talk now.
Even I don't like Wala. I don't. No, I'm saying I don't like Wala. I don't. And I teach his own, to be very honest. But I don't enjoy images that have, you know, that manipulation. I actually do manipulation. I actually do manipulation earlier on when I started photography, but I didn't get that satisfaction. Like to me, I
Okay, to
don't.
people that like a lot of manipulation, it's good to also use AI to, you
Yes.
like your own clean, timeless,
Clean, timeless.
storytelling.
When people say, "Oh, I like it," I can see myself because after every session, I ask them, "Why did you book me? Why did you go ahead with me?" Right? And most of them they say, "Oh, because there's just some sort of there is still that person in that picture, right? They can see themselves. It's true to stone. You see details. Like I don't.
The skin, yeah.
The skin work is 100. So even I'm using AI to retouch, the skin work has to still be intact.
You don't over blend it.
No, we don't do that. Yeah.
So what do you have to say to photographers that are also scared of AI that no, AI is going to take out. Some people are actually mad at AI that You know, when they hear something, AI is coming to do
Why?
that. So they just want to avoid anything AI. They believe anything AI is fake. You shouldn't be using AI as a creative.
You have to evolve yourself with the trends. Know what's going around in the industry. Find out what's going around. Then you stick true to it. Make sure that you're not blindly following, the bandwagon. Do your own research.
Would you say if I want to really make it in life, like I want to make it, you know what it means when a Nigerian is saying I want to make it? Do you think photography is a career for me?
If you wanna make it, people make shit
How
ton of.
much money do you think? How much success do you think I can achieve from? Do you think a lot of those, big photographers and all of that makes their money from photography? How much success can we really get from photography?
Yeah, you can get success in photography. People have done it, right? So why can't you? So it's on mindset basis. Um, a lot of people don't want to do the work right now. Like there are stages to things, right?
But people are complaining bitterly and they see it as very underrated financially. Like you want to make it in life, like
Or
photography,
photography, right?
like
I mean,
photography.
that was one of the concerns of my parents, right? Like, why photography? Why do you want to, do it? But, from just they can just see the progress. Like I've been in this thing, and I've been seeing the changes. I've been seeing how it's changed my life. My life is revolved around photography.
And will you
Right.
say people in the industry, because something happened to me, something shifted in my, I was telling my friend yesterday, one knot shifted in my head. I think it was 2.5 years ago. I remember I saw a videographer driving a 30 something million naira Benz.
All right. So
I started videography out of passion.
okay.
That I like videography. But if somebody asked me then that, what, like, you want to make it in life, right? So what are your plans to really make that big money you want to make? I won't think I won't really think videography then. But I saw somebody, I was able to see the possibility, somebody making that kind of money. And I can tell you, from that day, something shifted in me that before the end of that year, I made the most amount of money I've ever made that I never knew was possible through videography. When I say videography, I never imagined somebody charging even 1 million.
Okay. See. So it's mindset
And
thing.
I've worked on a project that the entire project was 100 million.
Exactly. And people
And I
are
was
charging
like,
more on that.
and we still have people in 2026 complaining and saying, hey, we are still taking
So
videography,
so
photography
now
as a career
now
that is not.
most if you look at most of the complaints, right? They are their style of photography is not specific, right? What do I mean by that? Like you can look at the image and say that, oh, this is this person's image. You're not creating a part. You're not, doing something new. Do you get? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's the random background
So would you also
one.
say the structure around the business of photography also is what makes it possible for one to be able to make it through photography?
Yes, the structure also is very important, right? They like with photography, you can create multiple streams of income, right? You can sell your
So you can't
actual.
just take it from you can't just take photography as hobby, then you just blow boom and become, it
Some
has to
people,
be intentional.
no, some people actually do like that too.
They're just hobby, then from there they all pick.
Boom, like
But that's not a strategy.
that's not strategy.
Yeah, that's an exception.
Is an exception, right? But if you're intentional about it, right, from you get your business plan, how do you want to, uh, you know, make it? You give yourself a timeline, right? 5 years. You also tracking that. Maybe you want to have a studio in the first year. From studio, you want to move to something else. You want to be working with this kind of clientele. How many people do you want to be having weekly? You have to be able to track that. So if you're and now let's just talk about the content creation. Like what are you creating as a photographer that you want them to pay you that bulk of money, right? Because now you can say you're charging, a millionaire, right?
And it's not just enough to just increase your price. You have to
The
increase the
value has
experience,
to, yes, it has to match, right? You can't charge a client some, crazy amount of money and you put them in one sort of studio. You can't put them in a crump up studio.
And give them work experience.
And work experience. That's so that is very, very important.
Deliver on what?
Yes, and that's why I said I tell when I have opportunity, right? I tell people get a mentor. I'm always looking for a mentor because mentors, right? They help you. They look at you. They assess you. They tell you they can guide you to on a pathway to success, right?
Because they've been there.
They've been there.
This is a tricky one. What kind of clients do you like to avoid?
What kind of clients I like to have? The ones that
That you didn't mind having before, but now you like to avoid.
I'm looking for the word that I always describe them.
Do you believe some clients are problematic?
Yes, they are problematic clients.
So who will you call a problematic client?
All right. Okay. So they see your rates, right? They see your work first of all.
Yes.
You give them the rates, right? They say, "Oh no, I can't afford that."
Okay.
Right? Then they say, "Oh, can you give us a discount?" Now the issue is you give them that discount.
It's always the ones you give discounts.
Then they now say, "Okay, you deliver the pictures." They're never satisfied.
Never satisfies them.
Like they always want more. Like just more. People I like and it was that.
No stress. The clients that don't stress you. They know what they want and they go for it.
You must know what you want. Those are the ones I like.
I like clients that know why they are coming to you and
Yes. So to answer that question in a short form, all right. The clients I don't want are the people that don't value my service.
Even if they are paying heavily for it, if they are don't know, payment is a sort of value.
In fact, the payment is like there's a way. In fact, there was someone that called me on let me set myself up.
Shame, you mentioned my name in a podcast.
It doesn't mean there.
Okay, do you think social media actually helps photographers or distracts them?
It helps and it also distracts.
Can you explain?
It helps you in terms of getting clients, portfolio. Now, like right now, you can connect with anybody. Yes, you can go as far as even messaging your dream clients, just sending a DM, and you might just be lucky that the person is online at that point in time.
And your dream clients can also. I got a call from Lagos yesterday. Okay, I cannot mention her name, but somebody sent my video to our team that they need to get me on board ASAP.
Bro,
nowhere.
Someone sent your video to me today about your presets. By the way, you guys go and purchase Sam's lots. That great one. So someone sent it to me. Like my friend in the UK said, I even have like.
Okay, I told you I even have more people in diaspora that.
Yes. So you see,
I was surprised because I used to think most of my people like watching my content are Nigerians. Then I released a product, a digital product, and this morning I was checking my dashboard from over 9 countries. From Canada, US,
and he didn't travel to all these countries to sell. So you guys see social media is traveling for you.
Okay. But so, it can also distract, right?
It can distract in the sense that you start to compare yourself. So it depends on who you're following. I'm very intentional about the content that I consume. Like, at the point in time, I would, there was a time whereby a lot of, even till now, a lot of photographic contents. You understand? I'm like, oh my God, you guys are good. Like,
you're overwhelmed with
I'm like, am I doing well? Am I not doing it? Then one day I'm like, nope. I had to take chat back. Right. Select the content I want to see.
Do you ever feel like at some point that everybody's doing photography? When I switched I didn't really switch. I'm still doing fashion designing on the side, right? But there was a time in my life that my Instagram used to be filled with a lot of fashion content, tailoring content.
I remember.
What do you mean? So at the point, I started feeling, is everybody now a tailor? Is everybody now a fashion designer? Then I moved to filmmaking. Then I was like, so
It's the algorithm.
Algorithm makes us feel overwhelmed, sort of, if you're not careful of the kind of content. If you don't start mixing it with other things and you just keep watching every photography content, you can actually get overwhelmed and start
Yeah.
imagining things that are not even happening.
Yes, you start to, downplay your progress
So if you had to start over again, if you had to start over again as a beginner,
as a beginner.
so what are the things that you did wrongly that you're not going to do again? And what are the things you're going to do right?
So if I start at the beginning, will I have the sense that I have now?
So if you like, that's it. The question is for the question is for beginners that are watching.
Okay, that are watching.
That if you were to advise yourself,
Oh, I should
with
not
the
go to
knowledge you
the.
have
I should
now.
not go into the. Okay. I would say that number one. Um, get a mentor. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you should go and
Disturbing people's
disturbing
day.
people. No, 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 no. Get someone that you admire from far. You know, watch how they are moving. Study how they are
Study
moving.
them.
Study how they are moving. Right, it helps you because now most of this. See, I tell people that for sales, right? Sometimes you don't even need a consultant. Look at the big brands, how they are pushing their market. Put it to yourself. You see Coca-Cola, they are dropping, you know, ads almost here and there. You see that they don't put their price. So why putting price on your advert? Telling people to come and, book a session with you and you're putting your price there. So all these little you need to learn how to study, Two, I would say, uh network. Network is very, very important.
Very important.
I know someone that started photography 5 years after me, right? Now,
5 years after you started.
yeah, he's all over, right? Because
of
of
the network.
he's able to leverage on the network. Not to say that it's not good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's a good photographer, but you can see the track record, right? The people that he knows. So the people that he knows is very, very important. So be very intentional with how you make friends. All right, be strategic and be intentional. Even when you make friends, you don't just don't turn them to money. Build that friendship.
Yeah, build
like
it.
be very real in that friendship because those are the people that will also hold you when you are down, right? And stuff like that. So, yeah, I would say that because I was, just stuck up to myself, like, yeah. Um, Another thing is, what should I tell myself? Looking back, I tell myself, well done. Yeah, but it's a mistake,
Don't
right?
beat yourself too much.
Don't beat yourself too much. Yeah, because I used to really overthink.
But would you say overthinking also helps you growing, and beating yourself up also?
Yeah,
Do
to
you
an
believe
extent.
you should pressure yourself to an extent? Because
You should.
okay.
You should, but also know when.
don't go and pressure yourself into depression.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Now their life go blue.
I mean, it doesn't that you always be fine. Do you understand? And be audacious.
How important is being audacious?
You can be in a room, right? You shouldn't, as a photographer,
What is meant to you will be given to another person because he cannot talk.
yeah, because you cannot talk.
So wait, though, are you saying what is meant to me can still pass me? If
It
I'm
can
not
still pass,
audacious-
but it can still come back to you later on. But it will take longer.
But if he pass you,
If you pass you,
you have to
so
actually-
you need to learn how to observe, right, and notice opportunities, and act fast.
don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it. Like one of the greatest minds now, people that they are very, very fast. How fast is your image coming out?
You have an idea too.
Yes,
Act upon it
yeah,
very
act upon it very fast. So that's
Okay. So if you had like 2 million naira to start to buy gear now, what are the gears you're going to buy with this?
what girl? 2 million naira.
Yes.
For what?
As a beginner.
Okay, as a
Because
beginner.
the last podcast I did, I said 5 million naira. People started coming for me that where do I want them to see 5 million naira as a beginner?
2 million naira.
Yes. What will you buy? What gear will you buy? What brand will you go for first?
As a beginner.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
It's hard for beginner now, but
it's hard for beginners to enter into
Sorry.
the. And my first camera at that time, 300K
Mine was
with
450.
lens safe.
450 with 480 with lens, yeah.
Yeah,
35 mm f 1.4.
at that time, but he, now like this camera, like the camera that
Life
is
is
standard,
yeah.
because take a look at it, I won't invest 2 million naira in, old cameras. You understand? Because they're developing, great cameras right now.
But what if that is all I have? Okay, what do I do as a beginner?
Okay, as a beginner. Okay, I think that we should spend more of that money on lens, right? More on the lens than the
Editing and
no,
the laptop too.
no, than the body.
Okay. Okay. You should okay. There's actually that phrase that marry the lens, dates the body.
Yeah,
Because
I feel like the more work is done in the lens.
so you can be renting cameras for now.
Yes,
Or will you be renting camera if you're just starting out and you have 2 million naira? You cannot just wrap your head around this 2 million
Like
naira.
my mind, 2 million are like that.
It's not easy to be
It's
a
not
beginner
easy.
in this.
A beginner. It's not easy. Just use your camera, use your phone.
And no, now photography. I want to be doing real photography.
Bro, there's a guy on Instagram. I saw you. I saw him. I saw him on
People
TikTok.
that take really good
He
pictures.
took good pictures with his phone. So
Yes, okay, what's the least amount I can get to start?
to start.
I want to start. I'm a beginner. I want to start.
You start like 10 million there.
I'm a beginner now. I've
Beginner.
not started making money.
Okay, let us see.
Okay, I want to get a
Okay. You can do the 6D Mark II.
Okay.
It's still a fair camera.
Yeah, very fair.
Very solid. I would have said the Mark 5.
Yeah, I like that. So you're not the people that some people actually when they are recommending camera now, they don't even talk about the DSLRs again.
No, it's 2 million naira now.
Oh, okay.
We have to go to the DSLR. The what do you call it? The mirrorless.
Mirrorless that you can
it's
get. Okay, it's even more expensive.
It's more expensive than just the body.
No, you can buy Nigerian used.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about.
Okay, you can buy Nigerian. So if you have 2 million and chill, it will give you what you will buy now. So
Okay, okay.
If you are going for Nigerian used.
For Nigerian used. So if you say the how much is the R used?
I think the last time I checked, like 15650.
15.
US used.
US used for
1650 around.
Okay.
But money has finished. I need laptop.
Papa, enter 60 Mark II. 60 Mark II gets a 50 a beginner.
Yes.
You need to grow. You need to grow with your with your camera.
Upgrade later.
Because there's a time whereby I was stuck with just one camera one time. Like I had mirrorless and everything, but I don't know what happened. But I was just stuck with the DSLR. Right. Having to focus like that, in that situation now, I'm able to navigate it properly. Right. So it's not bad to have that experience as well. But the 6D Mark II is not bad. There are a lot of cameras right now that the 6D Mark II can still match.
Yes. Even better than their mirrorless, yes.
Than their mirrorless. Yes. So you get the 6D Mark II, you can start with the 50mm.
Wait, so why have you only just been mentioning Canon?
I'm a Canon guy. I started Canon
So
I shoot all cameras.
Oh, okay.
I shoot Sony.
But you have to rate cameras like top 4, top 3.
Canon. See, I'm a Canon baby. So I'm a Canon baby. So
Canon is number 1.
Canon is number 1.
Followed by what, brother?
Followed by Sony.
Then.
Followed by Fuji.
Fujifilm.
Then Nikon people were very
Lumix. You are putting Fuji before Nikon.
Yes.
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah, there's Lumix too as well.
Before Nikon.
Don't take my word for it though.
No, I'm talking
just
about
for
you.
me.
For you.
Yes, for me. Yes. So like there's a feeling
Rolanzi will not be proud of you.
Rolanzi goes next for me. Rolanzi see. But then no, wait. Wait. Because I just remember an experience I had with Rolanzi.
Okay.
There's we used the D750.
Camera is big.
That D750.
Camera.
The camera, I'll put it at third.
Okay, put that third.
I'll put that third. No. Yeah, put that third. Okay. Yeah.
So
Sunny try.
It has been an awesome experience with you on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for, agreeing to come to the show. And thank you for sharing your knowledge. And I'm sure if you're a beginner and you're watching this, I'm sure you've learned a lot. If you're also a video photographer, not a beginner, intermediate pro, I'm very sure even I have learned a lot from this, and it has been an incredible experience. If you're still watching till now, that means you've learned, like you've learned a lot. And don't forget to, subscribe, like this video, also
Please
share
subscribe.
share with other, creatives that needs this. And my name is Samuel Ojo, and this is Depth of Field Podcast. See you on our next episode.